Today's earnings batch had Amazon completely wiping out its free cash flow just to buy AI servers, while Apple actually hiked retail prices on iPads to survive what Tim Cook called a century-level flood in memory chips.
Right, so the tech giants are hitting a massive physical wall today. You have Amazon aggressively burning cash for infrastructure, Apple scrambling because they totally misjudged hardware demand, and honestly, both of them leaning on accounting illusions to pad the bottom line.
Exactly. Let's start with that memory flood. It is wild to me that the downstream AI tax is now so heavy that even Apple cannot absorb it. They raised prices on Macs and iPads strictly to offset that component inflation.
And look at Amazon. Andy Jassy basically blamed the exact same memory cost for pushing their 2026 cash capex budget to a staggering $220 billion. I mean, they are just bleeding cash to build data centers.
Yeah, they completely broke their free cash flow machine. Their trailing cash flow it completely flipped from an $18 billion inflow last year down to a $7 billion outflow today.
Right. Just to secure hardware, it is all driven by a $66 billion spike in server spend. But the weirdest part is how the market reacted to the exact same constraint across both companies.
No, but exactly. Investors gave Amazon a total pass on that cash burn. The stock jumped 14% just because their cloud division grew so fast. Meanwhile, Apple got severely punished, down almost 8%.
Because Apple's shortage is partly self-inflicted, Tim Cook admitted they simply underordered advanced silicon for the iPhone 17. They are actively scrambling, and if we're being honest, both of these reports have really messy earnings quality underneath.
The tariff refunds, both Apple and Amazon banked these massive one-time cash windfalls from tariffs that just artificially patched over their margin weaknesses this quarter.
Yes, but for Amazon, it was much worse. They recognized a $53 billion paper markup on their Anthropic investment that literally doubled their headline net income. Their standard earnings multiple is completely fictional right now.
Which is a very convenient illusion to have when your free cash flow is plunging. So what are we watching for next quarter?
Watch Apple's margin cliff. When those temporary tariff refunds vanish next quarter, management expects gross margins to sharply step down to around 47%. The physical reality of chip prices is going to hurt.
Okay, and for Amazon, I think the optical deceleration is key. They expect top-line growth to slow down, but that is largely calendar math because Prime Day happened in Q2 this year instead of Q3.
Right. Do not misread the consumer on that one, but absolutely pay attention to the infrastructure bill because it's coming due for everyone.
Fair enough. The individual company episodes in the feed hold the actual call transcripts, pulling out exactly how Apple is navigating this component shortage and how Amazon is justifying that cash drain. See you tomorrow.